Hello everyone and welcome to another Starcraft 2 live cast. This one we're playing Zerg, so since it's 0-0 I need to go right away.
Not enough minerals. Not
Otherwise you don't get there in time for the invade block.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Indico.
Not enough minerals. Additional. Not enough minerals.
I'm losing that fight. I can't get a bounce either. Oh my god, that's terrible. Got 0 bounces on 4 attempts. Well, not much hit points. And we didn't distract the drone for long. Luckily, it doesn't look like that drone's building another command center. Or hatchery.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
And kind of sling it early does get my barracks down a little bit quicker. Since he pulled Jones to kill it, I don't think he made a pool. He certainly didn't make a pool before he saw the inch bay.
Additional supply depots required.
All right.
Command center upgrade complete. Insufficient Vespine gas. Command center upgrade complete. Add-on complete. Not enough. Insufficient Vespine gas. Not enough minerals.
All right. Let's get a Marauder up here just in case.
Add-on complete. Insufficient Vespine gas. Insufficient Vespine gas. Insufficient Vespine gas.
Oh, we never took our gases.
Command center upgrade complete. Not enough energy.
That Banshee's still not moving.
Mayday! Mayday!
Alright, pretty late gas. There's down, but what is he doing with it?
Not enough energy.
We're gonna go ahead and add our gas geysers. Doesn't seem like a threatening opener.
Command center upgrade complete.
Alright, so we need these guys, and all our production, and then we'll only get missile turrets afterwards.
Additional supply depots required.
One more starport than I wanted. Oh well. Alright. Those guys.
Add-on complete.
Alright, time for more command centers.
Add-on complete. Add-on complete.
Can't build here.
Add-on complete. Insufficient Vespine. Not enough minerals. Research complete. Mineral field depleted.
I'm in a world of hurt.
Upgrade complete. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Insufficient Vespine gas. Research complete. Upgrade complete.
Got any extra firepower?
Insufficient Vespine gas. Mineral field depleted.
Let's go looking for creep spread, I guess.
Research.
It's heating up here.
Insufficient Vespine gas. Unacceptable landing zone. Mineral field depleted. Insufficient Vespine gas. Command center up. Insufficient Vespine gas.
Got any extra firepower?
Command center up.
Words.
It's heating up out here.
Mineral field depleted.
Alright, I just need to start transitioning into the late game here.
Mineral field depleted.
I can't build here. Got any extra firepower?
I hate how they can split this map in half. We need to get the ghost going soon.
Mineral field add-on complete.
It's heating up out here.
Add Your forces are under attack.
This vessel requires assistance.
Got any extra firepower?
Mineral field depleted.
Okay. Keep those.
Base is under attack. Mineral field depleted.
It's heating up out here.
Vespine Gaza exhausted. Mineral field depleted.
Got any extra
Nuclear missile
firepower?
ready. Command center upgrade complete.
It's
Mineral
heating up
field
out here.
depleted. Mineral field depleted.
Viper doesn't have anything.
Mineral field completed.
There's a lot more spores than I considered.
Heating up out here. Got any extra firepower?
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
If they split the map in half, I can't win.
I can't build here.
And this map is so splittable.
Mineral field depleted.
These ghosts need to make a difference, otherwise it's over. I don't know how they possibly
Nuclear
will, though.
missile ready. Mineral field depleted.
It's heating up out here.
Like, it's over, right? There's nothing I can do. It's impossible to play the attrition game. I mean, I could try, but I've tried many times in the past, and if they have any idea what they're doing, it's not even, like, close to what it could be.
Got any extra firepower?
Mineral field depleted.
If I take this base?
Unacceptable command. Our SCVs are under attack. Command center upgrade complete. Our SCVs are under attack. Mineral field depleted.
It's getting too hot.
Vespene Geyser exhausted. Your base is under attack. Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply.
Alright, now we're getting some pressure done.
It's heating up out here.
We took away the stack defenses, 2 front bases. We sent Hellbats in the, like, old bases that weren't that useful to attack, but at least they didn't have stack defense. We destroyed his forward army. So you can see how that game was going into a disastrous mode. If he just got, like, all he needs is more stack defense, right? There's a ton of stack defense here. Get some in the central area as well. And then there's 2 southern forward bases, this one and this one. Like, he didn't stack defense this, which is good. He stack defense this one, which is further back. And I'm okay with that. At least that means he's on 1 less space economy. And now 1 less space, maybe even the stack defense is costing him too much. I know it's just a handful of minerals, but, you know, it does cost him to kill Hellbats.
Mineral field depleted.
Oh, I think if I sent out the first wave of nukes and I wasn't making any progression on the tempo, I might have quit. Unless I could have established this space. I couldn't, but if I got no tempo, but this space got up, then maybe, you know, add a couple more planetaries, like here and here. And then maybe I have a fighting chance in the long game if I get to mine out 2 more bases than he does. Because I get this one and he doesn't. So it'd be like, what, 8 bases on 6? Or 7 on 5? Something like that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 8 bases on 6. That's kind of painful. You gotta get through all spores at this base and all spines at this base. And then eyes on the Hellbats at the spines and the Ravens at the spores. Good job, Ketrock. I guess he does have a little bit of stack defense in the middle. It's all spores though. That's what I do. You should be making like the spores are mostly just for detection and maybe a little bit for zoning out Hellbats. Only this map. This is the map that's really hard to get damage done. Couple nukes. Three spines. This guy died because that spore. But the point of nukes is not to actually get damage done. The point of nukes is to spread his attention thin. And that part we did. We actually killed Broad Infestors there without any detection. The stream of fire looks like a good place to burrow under. I mean, he's got cleanup troops. He's got roaches. I feel like 20 roaches is good enough. Assuming they have any upgrades at all. 2-2, yeah, that's good enough to deal with these Hellbats. He did lose his little forward position, but it wasn't really much there. A handful of roaches, a handful of corruptors, and maybe 2 or 3 broodlords. His bank is definitely solid. Definitely losing infestors. I don't really understand infestors. They're fine, but they're not like it's never a key unit. I feel like it just makes your army more difficult to control. Anything that infestors is useful for, there's probably something else in the Zerg repertoire that's better. I think he's just using the fungal, in which case the parasitic bound would be better. I guess funneling Hellbats isn't useless, but for Ravens. It's a little trick I use to create a clock. Just rally, set up a bunch of rallies, and that will cost time. So by the time all that's done, that Infested Terran's gone. That way I don't have to think later about putting an SCP back here. I guess maybe just nuking in this area would be good. was I looking for again? Yeah, that little pod in the bottom. What did we get there? More or less all of us died. So 13 roaches, 6 corruptors, 2 broodlords. And you got a command center out of it. Wasn't nothing. You actually saved some of it too. Wow, look at those banks. Almost identical. I definitely have the pressure put on. As long as I'm queuing up more nukes and making more hellbats, maybe we can maintain this pressure and not let them set up this stack defense, cut the map in half thing. I don't think he's too happy about this. Huh. Just give us a secret missile again. I used to love playing the long value attrition games. I play for value right from the start of the game. My mindset's in the value already. I mean, there is some late game tools. Range liberators are a pretty good defensive tool. Snipe is okay. And kind of the Zerg has to make a mistake though to give you snipe opportunities. Nukes are a tempo tool for sure, not an attrition tool. But the lack of seeker missile or anti-armor missile or any splash damage for that matter makes dealing with their late game max really difficult. And they still have all their late game weapons. Parasite Bomb, Fungal, Mass Stack Defense, creeping the entire map. And of course their sieging units where they get to attack from range. Be it Broodlords or Swarm Hosts. To slowly pick away at you. I'm going to look at... It's someone on a new account. Don't know who that someone is. He's only played this one season. Guess we'll never know, Mr. Barcode. Anyways, with that, we'll call it the end of this video. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and I'm out of here. Goodbye.